First thing I just wanted to mention is in the submission requirements, it says submit an archive scene file. So you just submitted the MyUp file, and so you choose File, Archive Scene, and that'll create a zip file. So if you go File, Archive Scene, and then you see right down here, it shows you where it puts that zip file. So make sure you send that in the future. Make sure you're using a My Project folder and that your scenes file are in the scenes directories. Face looks really good. He really needs, the neck has to connect to the body somehow. So I might just, continue down from here, Control E, and then, you know, move this and scale that out, and just continue um, adding some detail to that, and um, I feel like this has been failing me lately. Um, but anyway, just fleshing this out, like giving him uh, like a chest and stuff. Obviously, there's a lot more modeling to do here, but there we go. Now that's being normal. Et cetera, et cetera. Obviously, you'll put more time into it than this, but just give him the neck and head. Anyways, but let's get rid of that and um, take a look at your UV maps. Panel, UV editor. Okay, let's isolate that, and I would tend to say that I think the cuts all look good, but I would lay this out, Control L. Oh, is that what it ended up doing? Surprised it's not filling up the space a little bit more. What are these guys? Oh, just like nostrils or something? Okay, that's fine. And yeah, the cuts all look good. Um, checkers look good, so do I have back face? Whoops. Ugh. Polygon display, backface calling, I think. Okay, yeah. Hair, ooh, okay, this has not been laid out and the cuts are all nonsensical. So you need to do the UV layout on that. Pretty much you could just follow, the hair is about the same as the way I built it in the module, so you could just follow that. But but UV planar and then, put the cuts in. I'm not going to do it here, I don't think, because you can just follow what it says in the module. So, but go ahead and do that. Um, let's see the shirt. It's looking pretty good. The checkers all look good. I'm just wondering, what are these little guys? Oh, okay. Those should be separated. Mesh separate. Okay. And wait, why didn't it separate? There we go. Yeah, and then you'll have to cut those up too. So um, just pick an edge there, and then maybe one like that, and then Shift X, and then object mode, Control U, Control U, Control L. That didn't do. Well, I think it's fine. Yeah, the checkers look good, so that's fine. All right, so pants. Yeah, pretty straightforward. What are these? Oh, that inner thing. Okay, fine. And boots. Okay, not laid out. Not laid out. So, oh, it looks like you've made some. Actually, it looks like the cuts are pretty random. They're just based on the original. Yeah, you need to cut these and unfold those. And hands. Good. Yeah. So it just seems like you're not finished. It just seems like, yeah, you didn't do the hair, you didn't do the boots, and then you need to build the neck down into the body as well, and then you'll have to fix the UVs after you do that. So keep going, but I mean, I think most of what you're doing, I think you've got the idea of it. I think you understand the process and are executing it well. It's just you need to do the hair and the boots. And I just want to check something. You know what happens sometimes, and let me know if this is the case, but sometimes if I get a file that has history on it, on the surfaces. Well, it doesn't make sense though because this one doesn't have history and it's also not laid out. So maybe that's not the case. Sometimes when the history hasn't been deleted, we can do like edit, delete all by type history, and that gets rid of all of it at once, and you can save it and resend it. But if in your file you had the hair and it was UV mapped, or you had the boot and it was UV mapped, and then I'm opening the same file and it appears like it's not, sometimes it's because you're using a different version from me, and then it's like making an error, and because the history is still on it. And if that's the case, just delete all the history and then resubmit it. But I don't think that's the case because this boot didn't have any history on it. It's still not laid out. So anyways, yeah, so complete that process, and yeah, I'll take a look at it when you finish all the UV maps and build out this shape.